about touch space and artifacts in Saudi Arabia, and I'm going to divide my presentation into two parts. The first part, I'm going to talk about touch and space in several situations, and the other part is going to be about the artifacts, some of the situation that matters with artifacts in Saudi Arabia. So going back to the first part, I'm going to talk about touch and space. First, I'm going to talk between men. So I think in Saudi Arabia, we have maybe above average touch between men. And this is because of some reasons. For example, we are used in school to be, for example, close to each other in school and in classes when we were young in elementary school and stuff. So I believe that sometimes we use touch like body gestures in order to deliver indirectly messages. For example, if I tap one in the shoulder, a stranger in the shoulder, so this is like breaking the ice, or this means that I feel more comfortable talking to him, or he's like my friend or something. So we usually use touch for such purposes. And the space, I think we have less than the average space between men, and this is because maybe the reason of that, in order to deliver the message as much as we can, so to make the other person understand what I'm saying, so I have to be close to him, like when I'm talking to him, so to listen to me well and to hear me well and to not be distracted by other things. That's one of the reasons, I think. And the second thing is between women. I think they have more touch and less space than men, because girls usually, I mean, they always talk about secrets and gossips and stuff, so they always be like close to each other, like talking about secrets and stuff. So
talking about someone.
Yeah, we're talking about someone, talking about some situation. No, they don't want anyone to listen to what they're saying, so they have less space and more touch. Of course, when you have less space, you're gonna have more touch. And the last situation is between men and women. There's no touch at all between men and women, and there are maybe above average space between them. And the second thing I want to talk between men and women, if they are married, if they are a married couple in public, maybe they have little space between them, but there's not a lot of touch between them in public, even if they are married. And I think this is about touch and space. And now I'm going to talk a little bit about artifacts. First, if you're going to have a formal transactions, or for example, you're going to a court or something, and you are not dressed the Saudi formal dress, maybe you will be kind of disrespected. Not like when you dress the formal dress. Maybe people will respect you more in formal situations, such as going to have transactions or something. And even in weddings, it's the same thing. If you're not dressed as the Saudi formal dress, they'll think that you're not Saudi at all. And yeah, there's another artifacts. For example, in universities, if I wear short clothes, for example, short and cut shirts or something, maybe I'll be disrespected by the professor or the doctor, and he will have negative impression for the first time that I'm a bad student, or I'm coming here to play or whatever. So those are the most important artifacts in my point of view. And yeah, I can conclude that all the reason of those things that I talked about came from the traditions and some religious reasons. And I know it's a short presentation, but the reason of that I didn't live the tradition or the typical Saudi life, so I don't know a lot about those things. So I think other Saudi students will maybe tell you more about things in Saudi Arabia. And that's all for today, and thank you for listening.